Hello guys, this is Inaki Ken here. So today I'm going to test the Chaos Lightsworn deck and I'm going to show you what should you do when you're going first with this deck, okay? So there are some free slot you can actually change to some other things like the Triple Burst Dragon. You can actually change to like Black Rose Dragon, change to the Minerva 4 star Exceed. You can change to the ABs, okay, just whatever you want. So I really think this is the free slot and another arguable slot might be Curious as well. So this one, if you don't like Curious, you can also go with something else. Okay, it's perfectly fine. So without further ado, let's just move on to the solo game, and I'll go to share it with you. Like what should we do when we going first? So this time the opponent I choose is the Bug Evolutions, right? The digital bugs space because they are playing Messi and also Infinite Impermanence. So and always choose to go first when we are playing the solo mode, and this is the reason why this is very good for us to actually practice our deck as well. So from now on I will play like five to I think I will play 5 game and I will share with you like what kind of field I can actually build up and then how good the deck can actually be, okay? So first thing first, you use your danger do is work. Okay, I mill something in, then since I already have one of nine in hand, I don't need the second one. And this is like the god. This is really some very strong hand. I can add in hand with Dark Luminous, I assume. Because I'm not playing Skull Dread anymore. If I'm playing that, I can have like even first starting field actually. But because I'm not playing that anymore, so yeah, it changed a bit. Okay. Now I mean, of course, you go for Raiden because there's an extra 2 mil. There are some risks as well. Your opponent just play the PSY here, you might just screw up. But luckily, my opponent is not playing that, and then you want to go with always go with your Chaos Ruler. So that is the first thing that you want to do. So if you have not enough slot, you can actually put it in the link zone as well. If not, you actually just put it down there. You work one or two creature to special summon by its effect because you mill 5 cards, right? Yeah. So if you got Wolf with special summon, you get Nessie, you can put it into hand and eventually it will special summon. And Destrodo will be special summon as well later anyway. So yeah, add designated card to hand and I will choose the danger card. Okay, danger card is always what you want. And Wolf will be special summon onto the field. So you can see that I already have like a lot of spells here. So the one thing that I want to do is use Elaine. So the reason why I decided to just straight up using it is there are two reasons. Is because you always when you are playing against a real opponent, okay, I mean like real person, make sure you go with Apollo Usa first. Yeah, though this is the one of the reason why people is not playing Scout Dread anymore is because very often if you just play Scout Dread and then opponent is like playing some other cards, then you might just screw up. Okay, you very often just screw up. So yeah, so it's actually better you just try to play Apollo Usa in case just in case if your opponent use the Nibiru. Yeah, sorry, I forgot I forgot your name before about like one minute. Yeah. So because we hate Nibiru a lot, really a lot. So people might be asking like why am I not playing the things like the Levitia I forgot the name, the three star rank. I mean of course if I want I can play that, it's not a problem at all, but I just for this current build I think it's like a bit overkill. Because usually you can just special summon whatever you want, okay? Very often in your graveyard, you just have so many resources, you can do like so many things. Let me just check out what I need now. So if I can get one tuner will be good. Because if I can get one tuner, I can go into the Chaos Betrayer and get my Savage Lord Dragon as well. I have this. I have the Chaos Ruler as well. So if I can get any like Yeah, so I need a dragon as well. So you need to check like what you can do and what you need in the graveyard with this deck. So that's one of the reason why I think this deck is like one of the hardest to play ever, if you ask me. So now we need now we need tuner in order to go for the Crystron. Crystron, okay, let me see. I can actually special summon with this and exile the Minerva. Okay, I exile this as well. It's also a tuner, and then let me just exile the danger. Yeah, danger is in the deck is both because it's a dark element and also it's really good special summon and also card resource. Okay. Uh, use the effect. Exile luminous. Special summon the luminous because it's not once per turn, right? So it's insane. And then after that, go for the IP. And just make sure the slot you have to just put your character. I mean, put your just remember to put your character in the correct place. Hmm. I'm going to get my Minerva here. I can deck search one card, right? I don't think it's summon to field, right? I think it's dashes to hand with Nessie's effect. Get the Jackapole. Okay, so you get some more Mew. So we have to just always check. Okay, with this is good. But with this we actually special summon wrong creature. But anyway, what else can we do now is that I think we have to go for Crystron in this case. And we are going to get our Chaos Betrayer. Maybe I shouldn't cast my Dragon first. Yeah, that might be a very terrible play miss. Okay, and I need to get into Savage Lord Dragon for sure, but I need to get into Savage Lord Dragon for sure. So I might want to just go with we are using IP to link this. So in this case, my access code is only 4003, but it won't be destroyed by card effects. So I think it's still strong. And after that, use the Chaos Betrayer effect. I'll use this first, I think. Yeah, get my Fetish back from the Exile Zone to draw one card. And here you go. Perfect field. I think this is like the most one of the most not the, one of the most greatest field that I can have. And exile one light and one dark, which is a Shinobi Necro. So with the Chaos Betrayer, you can exile a card from opponent's graveyard, but he don't have anything. So you play the Shinobi Necro, you synchro it. Okay, I mean this is by themselves is a combo, so it's very straightforward. Okay, then you just synchro it into the Savage Dragon effect. Then you go with the Celine, and then you go for the Foolish Barrel. You get the Suffered into the graveyard. Oh, actually, it's not the perfect field yet. Okay, I mean just close to the perfect field, but it's not a perfect field. So you Star DH server effect and get your Chaos Dragon Lavinia back to the hand, and you special summon it with 3 Dark Monster. just three dark monster of your choice, okay, and then you can exile one of your opponent's hand in random. Yeah, of course, this deck is not as strong as the waterful monster because the waterful monster will just get like much more hand disruptive, and then they get to choose opponent's kaiju or lava golem to discard it in their draw step, so that might be even stronger. But yeah, so this should be the few. I mean, this just looks normal to me. I can actually let it be better when I actually have my IP and some other creature around, and I can actually just synchro with my opponent turn as well. And then for Crystron, because I can summon my Shining Rising in the next turn. I don't really mind if I can have another creature, but yeah, I forgot this is not Tsushinoko. But anyway, this is the few, okay? So let's move on to the next game. Nothing much to say. This is totally brick. Yeah, this is a totally brick where we just have no special summon at all. So let's move on to the next game. Okay, so now this is our third game. This is actually a very, 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 very good hand. Uh, although it's like very likely depend on what we get from the solar exchange, but this hand is just very, very good because we have Aurora for our opponent's Maxi. Uh, so I mean, of course, if you are playing against a real opponent, there's a chance that they might have something to actually counter your Ash Blossom. But in this situation, I think most likely this is just the free to go sign, and of course, you still have the infinite. So I really still have to be careful, but I think it should be fine. And I have the monster reborn in hand, which is also a really good sign as well. So what we want to do is just to get the jet synchron in, special summon another creature, and then we use the jet summon effect. So as I said just now, the first thing first about this deck always is that get your Chaos Ruler into your play if you can. So because the Dark Luminous, the Twilight Luminous haven't used its effect yet. So instead of the dark one, I choose to use the light one as a material because our Chaos Ruler can actually exile something in the graveyard, and also we have our Chaos Betrayer in the graveyard as well. So there's a high chance that we can actually just make a loop out of that. Okay. And also because we can use for Celine, and it's actually very very friendly for us in this situation. So I mean, quite sad that we only get like one extra creature from this, with which is the Trick Crown. One very important thing that it is also a spellcaster. And okay, though this is a very tricky situation, I can use my Monster Reborn to get my Lightsworn, and I can use Tsuchinoko's effect as well. But in that case, I think it's a bit awkward because I forgot to put my Chaos Ruler on top. So in this case, I will have to make a decision that whether I want to just use my Luminous here or I want to just keep it for the effect. So of course, I don't have any dark creature in my graveyard, so I cannot use the Chaos Betrayer as well. Okay, so in this case, I think we don't need to really be that greedy because we can get much more creature later. I don't really think I need to rely on the Twilight effect now. I'm just going with Celine, and Celine will just. Yeah, of course, if your opponent have the infinite, uh, here it will be devastating. But I'm still okay because I'm still having the Chaos Ruler in graveyard as well. So it's still not that bad. I mean, it's not good, of course, but it's still not that bad. So yeah, of course, use as a cost effect, discard the Tsuchinoko, and summon back our Luminous, and then summon back the Tsuchinoko as well. So because we need dark creature, so make sure this is like your. I don't know how many times I have a special summon, so to prevent Nibiru as always, okay, get a 1006 Apollo Usa first, okay, just to prevent your opponent's Nibiru. Okay, then after that, I have a lot of things to do in graveyard actually. I have one light, one dark in the field. I can special summon this. I can special summon this. In this case, I think the most valuable play would most likely be special summoning the Urara, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think yeah, the best play here should be special summoning the Urara here. The one very key trick is that you always want to use the Crystron because the Crystron will actually bring you the Shinobi Necro. So your Shinobi Necro with the Chaos Betrayer itself is just very imba. Yeah. So my Luminous haven't used the effect. My Twilight Luminous haven't used the effect. So I'm not going to use the effect here as well. I'm not going to choose it as the material yet. Yeah, because later I'm going to summon the. But this time, of course, it's hard to do something crazy like just now. Uh, so I don't have any hand cards now. But I also don't have any chaos field in the graveyard. Means there's no way I can actually refill my hand. Um, so I think nothing much to do, just to exile something. So I like to exile Wolf and Archer because when you exile them, the one very funny thing is that yeah, once you exile them, then the one very funny thing is that you, you can use the chaos field or chaos space to actually get them back. Okay, so that actually become very helpful as well. So so yeah, this time is a bit weak, but like this is the best I can do for now. It's the just a savage dragon. I have some play miss here and there. I think I can actually play better. I assume, but yeah, I just play very badly. So this time, I have my Shinobi Necro in the graveyard, so I can still use it and then special summon it up as well. But I don't think I can do much more than okay. Yeah, I can actually do. I can still do something actually. So banish that. Just special summon anything, and then go for the IP. So the one bad thing that I don't like about now did now is that I cannot. Yeah, the one very bad thing about it now is that I cannot have number 38 to protect my Appaloosa. So at least I want to get my IP, and I can get Necro Shinobi Necro back as well with the effect. But there's no way actually I can discard my. Yeah, I think I have some mistake here and there, but yeah, I cannot have my. Yeah, there's no way I can have my. Yeah, there's no way I can have my Luna in the graveyard, so forget about it. So just let opponent special summon and then negate the activations. So later I will show you the one of the small tricks in this deck, and hopefully I get to do that. Okay. Monster Reborn? No. I don't know why you want to use the Monster Reborn, but I'm just going to say no. Okay, this of course you're playing against the opponent. I mean the PC. So yeah. Yeah. So let's just move on to Oh yeah, I'm short of one creature. Just now I should have. But too bad, too bad. But I can still do it. I can still do it if I want. So I use the IP effect first and use special summon this. I mean, if just now I have to just special summon my savage, the chaos ruler, so I forgot about it. Yeah, but anyway, and then it's the Restron effect, and I will special summon it here in my opponent end turn. Or maybe if like your opponent set everything in the field, okay, so you can actually do this combo, okay. Then what will happen is that yeah, here I will just discard my snow, and then of course we will just exile everything. Okay, so this is what you want to do in your opponent's end turn actually. So I'm just then the opponent won't have a set card there as well. Okay, so I'm just trying to show you that. So in your standby phase, then your Zeraboros will come back. Okay, so its power is will be 3,000 plus every two card every two banish card a plus 200. Okay, so what you want to do is you can use the chaos ruler. You can use chaos ruler and then so now in this case you have like 8,000 to actually bash into opponent's face. Okay, so just now if I have my chaos ruler in the field, then the thing will be a bit different because I will send my chaos ruler in graveyard with the IP address. I mean with the IP effect. Sorry, IP address. So yeah, this is roughly how it would looks. So let's see if my opponent have any effects. Okay, if not, then I'm going to just use the snow effect. So when you use the snow effect, the power will be add up as well, and then yeah. So basically, your opponent will just take like 6,000 something, and then your snow will be coming into play with the face up attacking position as well. Okay, so this is the main way for you to play this deck. Okay, so as you can see among the three game, I have one game brick, and then the other two game is like so. Okay, I mean it's not the perfect field. Yeah, still short of a bit from a perfect field, but yeah, this is how the deck should be played. Okay, so the next two game I won't be uh talking, so I will focus on the play and only. So just I'll fast forward it as well. So let's just take a look.